Microsoft Flight Simulator has some of the most amazing places to fly, and the Alps ranks very high among those. If you're a fan of high-speed jets, then you're most certainly in for a treat. The numerous valleys and mountains make not only a wonderful visual treat, but also provide a strong test for your flying skills. And yes, I've actually lost more than a few planes flying through the Alps. I've just come right out of a valley. You can see it over there in the background. I'll include that footage towards the end of the video. Now you can see in the footage here I'm overstressing the craft a little bit more than I should be, but that said, it really is a lot of fun. Now talking of planes, this is the Hawk T1A that was recently released by Just Flight. I spent a bit of time with it so far, nowhere near enough time for a full review, but plenty enough to say that it can easily be placed among the best planes currently available for Microsoft Flight Simulator. But I do believe that it will be available from the in-game marketplace for both the Xbox and PC in the not too distant future. In the next few weeks, when I have some more time available, I'd like to give you all a closer look at the plane. Now, for those of you who like the more sedate pace of private aviation, the Alps is certainly a wonderful place for that. There's actually something I especially enjoy about this particular region of the world. When I'm on the world map on the main menu of the Flight Simulator, I often just click on a random area in the Alps. That's exactly what I did here. The only key is to make sure the location is near a valley of some sort. Now, over to the left, my left here, we can see a town in just a moment. That is the town of Zermatt. We should be able to see that any time now. There we go. So, living in the south of England, which is relatively flat, I find these types of locations truly awe-inspiring. Although I can't imagine what life must be like living in such a town. It's certainly a place of beauty, but I suspect it can take a long time to travel anywhere. There are a number of towns nearby, smaller towns. The nearest airport, I believe, is 1.5 hours away if you're driving, so quite a bit out of the way, I guess. Heading away from Zermatt, we get to a more rocky-looking area. Here flows the river of Cornerback, although I suspect I have that pronunciation wrong. The river appears to be entirely frozen in Microsoft Flight Simulator. In reality, like many rivers in this part of the world, it freezes and thaws with some regularity. Low-level flying into this mountainous area is a risky venture at best. Generally, you'll need to allow enough time to gain the needed altitude to clear the mountains and make your escape at the end. Alternatively, depending upon your plane, you may just about have enough space to circle back. Neither are moves I would fancy seeing anyone attempt in reality. Now, if low-level flying really isn't your thing and you want to do a bit of airliner flying, then of course the Alps are a fantastic place to try this as well. With a length stretching 1,200 kilometers and a total area of nearly 300,000 square kilometers, there's plenty of space to fly here, even in an airliner. Now here, I'm at an altitude of 28,000 feet, the cloud levels are high, and the view is fantastic. There are a number of international airports in the region, which include Zurich and Geneva, among a few others. So, if you want to make this a departure or a arrival, then those would certainly be good choices. I'm going to leave you now with a few additional scenes from this area of the world. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.